Wakey wakey, eggs, and back to school.
Welcome to the new semester. New classes and a new bell schedule.
That's a whole lot of new, but we'll get through it, including our new time.
Before we get into the news, we have two special guests with us today.
Mr. Logue and Mr. Goodwin are over at our interview set here to talk about the new schedule and tardy policy.
Take it away.
Good morning, South Kitsap. Hey, we're excited about the new semester and about the new bell schedule. We're giving you 10 minutes now, which is 3 minutes longer than we had before, but the expectation is you're in class on time, and Mr. Logue's going to hit on that in just a minute. But we also have 3 lunches, and coming up right after this is going to be our first big test, and that is that we have a 10-minute passing before first lunch. We need to make sure that we're in class if we do not have first lunch. So second and third lunch people are going to head to class, then we'll start first lunch and continue on. So you'll notice when you walk in the lunchroom, it's going to look a little different. We've got pizza down in the pit, and we have an a la carte set up over by the gym foyer. So it should be smooth, but again, there's always kinks when we start something new. But we're going to be working on it, and we're hoping it's going to go well today, this first day.
And as far as tardies, now that Mr. Goodwin said you have 10 minutes, there's no reason for you to be late to class. Everybody should be in class on time in the seat before the bell rings. And with tardies, you're going to get warnings from your teachers in each class, the first, second, and third. On the fourth one, you'll get a slip that gives you an hour detention for the next day after school. And we all know that you don't want detention, so be on time. The thing with tardies, everybody, it's a disruption to your teacher, your peers, and a disruption to your academics, so just be on time. Per Frida Evans, be fiercely committed to being on time to class. Don't be tardy. And back to the show.
Hopefully that answered questions anyone had.
If you missed any of that, we always post WTV daily to our YouTube channel, SKHS Video Production.
Talking about YouTube, did you see all those reaction clips to the Lions and Niners game?
Not really. I did see this reaction of Mr. Lion reacting to the Lions losing.
Bang, bang, Niner gang!
Again, that is Mr. Lion, counselor for the current junior class for those with last names L through Z.
Why does it feel like we're calling him out?
Because we are.
Oh, so...
Yeah, I know. We still have more as we start the new semester. As a reminder, not to leave your Google Classrooms until final grades are posted from last semester. Next, any books checked out for a semester-only class are now overdue. Get them turned in to avoid being fined. Yes, this includes books for classes you dropped. Those books are needed for those checking out books this semester. When you do check out your second semester books, make sure to have your school ID. It can be your physical one or the one through the Minga app. If you need a new physical ID, you have to pay $5 at the ASB office.
It already feels like spring outside with it getting to near 60 yesterday. So it shouldn't be a shocker that spring sport registration is already open. Also, registration is open for cheer and dance for next year. Remember, you must complete all of the paperwork on final forms to play. There's a girls' tennis preseason informational meeting in Stage 2 on February 21st for those wanting to play. Back on Friday, boys basketball finished their season at home for their senior night. Though not finishing with a winning record for the year, they're already planning for next year. The girls had a crazy weekend. First, they beat Curtis on Friday by 11 points, and then defeated Puyallup by 19 on Saturday. They have a game tonight for the playoff seeding at Bethel. If you can, make sure to go and cheer them on. Another sport happening tonight, and having their senior night as well, is the new girls flag football team.
You may have heard about winter sports like basketball and wrestling, but this year a new sport has come to South that not many people know of. This brand new sport, flag football. Although the idea of flag football is well known around SK, it has become a new outlet for our female athletes who don't already play a winter sport.
Based on the 80 girls we had signed up to try out, I would say it's here to stay. I think it's been very popular. We've had teams add leagues that weren't supported by the Seahawks on their own. They're already paying for it. So I think this will be an official WIAA sport next year.
It took a lot of work not only to get this sport off the ground, but to have it recognized as an official sport by the WIAA. They also got funding for an unlikely source. All that work has made it a great experience for the players.
Fun playing flag football in college intramurals, and I thought it was a great sport to be a part of, and so I jumped at the opportunity to coach. It was a slow process. The whole thing being so last minute, it just was a slow process. but we were reassured it was going to happen, and so we were out there having fun, and yeah, it was a great time. It is a great time.
With it being a brand new sport, there is something for both players and coaches to learn.
Well, I think we're more prepared. We have playbooks and a staff now, so we'll probably bump it up to a C team, maybe a little smaller roster, but 3 teams give us some more options and more opportunity to develop a program.
It won't be long before SK gets a state title in this brand new sport.
Again, you can catch the game tonight at 5 here at SK. Moving on, Alala is once again looking for students to be counselors for their 5th graders at Camp Seymour. If you'd like to apply, pick up a packet from counseling during non-class time. Applications are due back by next Tuesday. Also happening next week are the sports physicals and a dental clinic. Both will be hosted on campus, with the dental clinic being next Friday the 12th, while sports physicals will be Saturday the 13th. Pre-register your time slot by finding the QR code near the athletics office. Seniors, we keep on saying it. Yearbook is looking for your quotes to put in the yearbook. You can find out how to submit by going to our hot links page linked on screen. Remember, your quote and picture must both be school appropriate and no hand signs. Quotes are due 2 weeks from tomorrow.
Okay, seniors, it's the last semester of high school. The clock is ticking, you have a lot of unanswered questions, and as of this moment, you just realized the average cost for a full year at OC starts around $5,000 before gas, books, and who knows what else. Luckily, there is tons of free money you can get from scholarships. There are dozens posted right now outside the Career Center that you can apply for. Also, if you finish your FAFSA, you can get access to even more scholarships and grants no matter where you go after high school. This includes trade schools. And if you're going to a military academy or joining a college's ROTC program, there is a special event next month that can help you apply. The Kitsap County Regional College ROTC/Academy Night at CK. Find out about it, free money, and more, all at the Career Center.
In club news, we have a big shout out to Augustine Marriage from Speech and Debate. The team competed at the Seattle University Invitational over the weekend. Augustine, a freshman in only his 3rd tournament, advanced to Open Division Finals in Student Congress, finishing in 6th place. Some changes are coming to other clubs. Shades of Color now meets the 1st and 3rd Thursdays of the month, starting on the 1st. Officers will meet on the 8th and 22nd. All meetings happening in room 341 with Miss Vega. Asian American Pacific Islander Club, which we all know as AAPI, is now meeting the 1st and 3rd Fridays of the month, starting at the end of the week. Officers will have meetings on the 9th and 23rd. They also meet in 341. The clubs meeting today are 3D Zone, D&D, and Key. The clubs meeting tomorrow will be Auto Tech, Cosmetology and Self-Care, Esports, which is looking for new people to join, Journalism, QSA, and World Builders. As the old saying goes, that's the way the wolf howls.
Wait, before we end, don't forget Valentine's Candygrams go on sale today.
Yep, you can buy one for someone special at the ASB office for just $1.
So, how do you want to end the show?
Like this.
Peace!